like it's on fire. That's the actual note I was singing, which we call the fundamental pitch. Now, you'll notice that there's a little bit of a skip here, and that's because of the vowels I was using. Just like in the tube, I use a different embouchure. Now, these notes are a little bit on fire, not so much as the bottom one though. Those are the harmonics. So when I was singing, I think I start on E. E. You hear the but there's also da, and that's one of these harmonics. So this proves that it exists, and it's not a hoax. It's not. I didn't program the computer to tell you this. So all right, so we have paper towel tube, and we know our voice has it. Let's see what happens when we do it on different instruments. So I need everyone to choose an instrument out of the ones that are displayed in front of you. If you don't know how to play them, I will teach you. I brought simple instruments to learn. You would take the range one. That might be a little difficult to play, but we'll see what happens. Shane, which one do you want? Wood block, okay. Finger cymbals. All right, that's called a wind whip. And I'll teach you how to use that in a second. So let's start with the finger cymbals. You know how to play those? Okay, you're gonna grab each one in one hand using the ribbons, just like that. You're gonna have to pull through the top. Kind of fell through. There you go. And so you want to hold them so they're suspended like this by the ribbons.
Yeah, there we go.
And then the other one, same way. You want to just hold the ribbon though. You don't want to hold the metal. There you go. Yep, just like that. All right, and then to play them, you're gonna hold them this way so that they're parallel to the ground, and you're just gonna hit one on top of the other one, just like that. There you go. So let's see what that does.
Right, like you see how it kind of sends you in that. But there's a lot of fun in that song. Do you hear it? There's a lot of.
All right, ready?
Not as great. What else?
Good job.
What other songs? Like we got a pumped up mood.
All right, so these are where she was playing the finger cymbals. Now, what's interesting about this? Somebody's
Nice serene type of.
What do you see?
Chords can feel straight like this song that I actually made.
There's all these above the fundamental pitch. Now, when we heard that, all we could hear was ding, ding. But really, there's all of these other pitches going on at the same time at various levels. So it's a little creepy. It's kind of like there's ghosts living in the instruments and living in our voices. But that one had a lot of harmonics. Now let's try. Let's go with the wind whip next. And I'll show you how to do that real quick. If you guys want to learn, just watch. All right, you're gonna have to stand up, and we're gonna go over here. So this is called a wind whip. Originally, it was used to scare away animals. So you want to closer to me? Right-handed or left-handed?
It's not as fun, not as serene.
You're gonna put this loop around your neck and
Jive.
let's move away from Eric so we don't get it.
What else? What do you
Yeah,
else?
listen, face that way. There you go. Now you play something ball. Now, again, you know how to do this.
I mean, this is like everyday stuff. These harmony is like an everyday thing.
Grab this and use it. Just like this.
It's pretty core.
I'll show you first. Make it loose.
It's the reds. It's the reds, release, all that stuff. It's that bottom. It's that core. It's that card that you need.
Just a simple motion.
What else? Well, let's look at your sheet. You have to fill out your sheet.
Okay.
Look at number 5.
You have the motion down. Now you just need to go really fast. Let me get out of your way.
This sense of the whole thing
Good, I hear it.
is how we know.
Okay, let me get my computer.
So let's.
On your mark, get set. Go ahead. Yeah, go a little faster.
Just need to go to home.
Faster.
That home spot.
A little faster.
Here's home.
No, keep it going. Keep going. Keep going.
Moving away from home. We're down the street.
Okay, I got some. Good job.
I forgot something for it. Oh, we gotta go back home. You hear it now? So, what do you think is happening in the
All right, so let's come back here and look at this. The reason I wanted to do this one right after we did either the cymbals or the woodblock is look at the big difference here. We still have that fundamental pitch, that buzz can sound like bees going, but there's not too many harmonics. Now, based on how we saw each of the instruments played, why do you think that is? I'll give you a hint. It has to do with science and it has to do with conduction. That's part of it. It doesn't really. It has a little bit of a pitch, but it's not really clear, right?
It's just the air moving.
Exactly. With this, the air is what makes the sound, the air vibration. With these, we're hitting them on each other, so it's solids. And solids are a better conductor than air. So even if this did have a good pitch, we may have not gotten as well of a reading on it because these are solid. Also, these are tuned, right? Now let's try. Did anyone pick the xylophone? You picked the xylophone. Let's try the xylophone, and then we'll do the wood block, and then I'll try to teach you how to do the ram sword. So.
Can everybody see? Yes.
There's a I guess. What word would you use? What would
Go ahead.
What word would you use from this list?
Okay. So this should be interesting because he picked different pitches to do it on. So you may actually see those harmonics move,
Like when you have a tense part, you
which they do a little bit.
and you want to end it. What do you do?
So fundamental pitches right here. That bottom stuff is me talking.
Resolution, you resolve the matter.
So you do see some of the harmonics, and you see how they move.
I have a problem.
So for example, I forget what pitch. I think it was D, E, and G that you were playing, or F, E, and G. So he's playing F, E, and G, and you see how even the fundamental moves down just a little bit, but the harmonics move in the same exact fashion.
Right.
What time is this?
51. There we go.
Okay. All right. We may have to skip a couple instruments, but you can still play them if you want when I'm finished. So to answer the question that's on your sheet, is harmony a natural thing or a man-made thing? Natural, yes. Now, can somebody explain it to me?
I just learned this.
Take a shot and go for it, even if you're not completely sure.
That is. Well, I'm gonna tell you the answer. It's C. The answer is C.
Okay, I'll lead you to the right answer.
But I'm gonna explain.
When I play one pitch, am I really playing one pitch?
Have this time.
Playing multiple pitches. And what are those pitches called?
You get to this chord.
Harmonics, yeah.
You're off somewhere, right? It's a subdominant. We call it a subdominant chord. Then you have this chord.
And later on in the other stations, you'll learn that that's where harmony comes from. Is we take that relationship and apply it to music.
There I am. Back home again. You get the feeling? The one.
We do this with the wood block.
What about this?
Hopefully my computer does not die when we're doing this because I saw it had a little battery left. So, all right, Shane, why don't you come a little bit closer, bud?
Yeah, there we go.
Just play whatever.
Yep. Ready?
Oh.
Go ahead. All right. All right. So similar to the finger cymbals, which are also solid, we see the harmonics here. Now this one actually, although they're very faint, has more harmonics than the finger cymbals. And the reason that my computer can pick those up a little bit more than the finger cymbals is because, can I see the wood block for a second? Not only is this a solid, but there's a resonating chamber. So this air allows for some, not echo effect, but for some amplification. Similar if I need to call Nick over here, hey Nick, with my hands. Don't worry, you're fine. And my hands will amplify the sound. So it's basically what this thing does. So because this amplifies the fundamental tone, the tone that the wood block actually makes, it also amplifies all of the harmonics. Now, if you used a different mallet, that would affect the tone and affect the harmonics. That's why if you ever